I prepared a few remarks about my college experience. It's been a long journey and by no means a direct path. I came to UC San Diego not knowing what I wanted to study or what I ultimately wanted to do when I grew up or what career I wanted. But I was interested in science and humanities and I really couldn't decide. And then eventually I found ecology, behavior, and evolution, which is a biology major on campus. And I just thought, ecologists had the right idea. They got paid to go to tropical locations and study living organisms. And I was like, that is what I'm going to do. So in my junior year, I studied abroad at the University of the South Pacific in Suva, Fiji, and it was an amazing experience. Go abroad. I studied coral reef ecology, marine microbiology, and conservation biology. But let me be honest, in my first couple of years of college, I thoroughly enjoyed the novelty of being at a university. I loved going to Latin America Hall, going to the beaches, and constantly being able to meet new and exciting people all the time. But like everyone else who's good at peer speaking, I was a neurotic studier. I mean, I studied all the time. I saw college education as worthwhile, and I believe that anything worth doing is worth doing well. That being said, I wasn't really involved in any campus organizations my first 2 years. I mean, I flirted with a few dance groups, and I joined the equestrian team, but I never really found my niche. But studying abroad really helped me to define my priorities. The best thing I learned was how to procrastinate. Really. I learned how to study hard enough to still get my A, but still leave me time to hang out with my friends and study and explore the countryside and definitely go to the beach in Fiji. But beyond that, studying abroad helped me to realize my own independence and self-sufficiency in a way that merely moving to Southern California and to San Diego to go to school couldn't have done. So when I came back, I really started to enjoy UCSD, and San Diego was a city much more. It's more relaxed and way more outgoing. Before I left for my study abroad experience, I had done a BISP 199, which is a research class, in a bee acoustics lab. And then when I came back, after having found my social niche on campus, I decided it was time to find my academic niche. So I volunteered in a few different labs. I worked in a marine molecular biology lab studying algae and cloning them to make algal biofuels. And then I studied at Scripps Institute of Oceanography, studying the whale acoustics. So I bounced around from lab to lab. And I think the laboratories on campus are one of our university's biggest assets. And I encourage you, if any of you are interested, to just find a professor, like Kim said, corner them, and talk to them. Because you email them, and they will most likely say yes. They want free paper. Eventually, I wanted to do something more related to alleviating human suffering. So I changed my major to general biology. I was an ecology major before. And I picked up a minor in international studies. In March, this past March, during spring break, I went to Honduras with a group called Public Health Brigades. Now, I had seen poverty and endemic health problems and failing health systems while I was in Fiji, but I never knew what I could do about it, or even that I wanted to do something about it, because I was still in the mindset of being the world's best ecologist. But when I found Global Brigades, their program just made sense. They went in with a focus of education, and they provided public health infrastructure to help the whole community avoid health problems. So while I was there, I taught in a school about physical health. I built a latrine, I laid cement floors, I built stoves with proper ventilation, and we built water cisterns. And even though that trip was only a week long, that was the most influential experience I've had in my undergraduate career. I got to meet a family that totally refused the common development discourse of coming in with foreign knowledge and experts giving you a technological fix, and they made it more about a human connection. And for that, I'm eternally grateful to that family. And it's ultimately influenced what I want to do when I graduate. I'm really passionate about the concept of preventative medicine and community-driven development. And so after my gap year, I will be pursuing joint programs in nursing and masters in public health. What I failed to mention earlier was how much I worried about picking a major, a career, or even a box to fit in. I felt that college and society made us define ourselves as a scientist, a humanitarian, a writer, whatever, fill in the blank. Everyone has their own. But what I've come to realize is that people are interesting, and people are infinitely complex, and they don't fit into a predefined box, and they don't fit into a prefab career path and life path. There are a million ways to get to the same end. I'm a dancer, and a choreographer friend of mine once told me, life is a journey and not a destination. And that quote has stuck with me forever. If there's one piece of advice I can give you to take away from tonight, it would be to do your best work, follow your passion, and let the rest fall into place, because it will. So I hope you all are enjoying.